June 16th, 2017. Tomorrow is the bass opener for parts of Ontario. I'm so pumped. I can't tell you how long of a wait it is. It's like Christmas is coming tomorrow. Finally, hold on. Finally, we get to catch bass. We get to do some flipping. It's endless possibilities from here on out. But first, we got some running around to do. We're gonna have a busy, non-exciting day. Other than we have the big draw today at noon. So a few hours till then, hopefully we get some more entries. And then we're gonna draw names for the free FearFishing prize pack. That's exciting. Oh, I'm trying not to get too excited, because if I get too excited, then things are gonna wrong and I'm not gonna get to bass fish tomorrow. So we're just playing it cool. Just playing it cool. Alright, so I had to run into the hospital where my specialist is to get a whole bunch of paperwork, notes. Basically, yesterday was the big doctor's appointment and we didn't really find anything new out. They still can't tell me the cause of why I have, I got the clot. There's some other test results that they got back that, you know, weren't amazing. Go ahead. And basically, they're gonna run a whole bunch of new tests. I'm gonna go see 2 new doctors. This Tuesday, I'm gonna go see another specialist who can help diagnose the genetic blood disease. That would explain why I got the clots. But for now, I have to stay on the blood thinners until we figure out why I got the clots in the first place. So as long as until they figure out, one of these doctors figure out why I got the clots, I have to stay on the blood thinner. All right, I just spoke to Amber. She's totally down to carp fish tonight, so that's probably what we're doing right now. I had a great question from Todd the other day on YouTube, and we're gonna answer this. Todd wants to know, how do you decide when and where to stop the boat to start fishing? Well, it's kind of 2 things. First off, I don't think fish are as afraid of boats as people expect. Like anybody's running a big bass boat, they're incredibly noisy. I don't think that when you roll up on a spot, the fish even care. If you think about just like pleasure boats running over fish all day long, they kind of get used to it. So here's what I'm going to do. If I have a GPS point on, let's say, a small deep water smallmouth spot, I'm gonna pull up so that I'm gonna plane down, getting close to it, maybe 100 yards off. I will putt up to it, and I usually kill the engine with just enough time for me to jump out of the seat, start the camera, and get my rods ready. And then maybe I might have to use my trolling motor. So I'm close, but I'm not like right there. Now, how do I pick a spot? Like if I've never been to the lake before and I'm going to start pre-fishing, I will go to my Navionics chip or my fish finder, look at my Navionics, and let's say I'm gonna fish largemouth. I'm either gonna go pick a spot, put my trolling motor down, and I'm gonna fish everything. For as long as if I'm catching fish or if I'm finding new stuff, I'm just gonna keep going. If I'm, let's say, you know, I'm on a lake that has no Navionics chip, which lots of them in Ontario, especially in the north do, I'm just gonna look at the shoreline, pick a chunk, and start breaking it down. And I think that a lot of it's just gut feeling. If you have a good gut feeling and you're like, oh, that's a good stretch of docks, just start fishing them. Or, you know, putt around until you find a weed bed and just put your trolling motor down and start fishing. You can't catch anything with your big motor running. Find something that looks good, if you start catching fish on it, find more of that on the lake. If you pull up to somewhere and it sucks, don't fish that again. Go find new water and just throw the trolling motor down and cover as much water as possible. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, we're gearing up for tomorrow. I've got my drop shot rod here. I'm going to show you how I set up my drop shot. Basically, I use 10-pound braided line, 6-pound fluorocarbon. So you're gonna want to tie your knot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull that tight. Now, I did use my drop shot rod for grub fishing all spring. Any of those FearFishing vlogs you saw me river fishing walleye, I used my drop shot rod for all those. So I got my 10-pound braid to my fluorocarbon. Now what I'm gonna do is reel fluorocarbon so that I have the 7-foot rod, I have about 14 feet of fluorocarbon there. If we look at I've reeled enough fluorocarbon to get to the first guide on my eye. Now, what does this do? First off, the fish aren't going to see my braided line. Probably going to use the drop shot for sight fishing smallmouth this weekend. I don't want smallmouth to see my braided line. Second off, I have enough leader here that if I break off, I don't have to change my leader right away. I can just tie another drop shot on once or twice. So I don't like putting it onto my spool because anybody who's used fluorocarbon on their like actual spool, it becomes a pain in the ass. So if you just put your knot so that at no point you're ever going to have fluorocarbon on your actual spool, it'll take so much headache out of fishing. So for above 14 feet for a 7-foot rod. Now, what I'm going to do, hook size, I'm just using like basically a great big steelhead hook. I'm going to pick my hook based on the size of the lure I'm going to use. I'm not going to use a giant lure. You want some hook exposed. So I think this is about probably a 2-aught octopus hook. For that, you leave a tag, then you tie a polymer knot so that basically you have this. Now, the key to tying a proper drop shot with a polymer knot is you want to take your tag end here. It's really hard to see, but you want to put your line back through the eye of the hook so that it sits like this for your hooks up. Now, I like a little extra tag than a lot of other people. Over here, run-of-the-mill drop shot weight, slide that on there. I got a Kill Shot right here, great Canadian company. Take that, and all I'm gonna do is nose hook that bugger so that when it's out there, it's gonna have the most action possible. Fish a drop shot. All right, here we go. We are just trying to make it through the day before bass opener here in Ontario. But the real reason we made this video today, the day before opener, it's time for the giveaway. FearFishing hat, UV shirt, bring your own bow shirt, and of course, do you even fish, bro? We had a ton of entries. Thank you so much to everybody who entered. I'm gonna butcher whoever's last name I pull out of here because when I was writing them all down, I'm telling you, I was having a hard time pronouncing them all. This is why I'm never going to be an MC for a professional fishing trail. As you can see, I'm going to reach in here. Email me at ianwest@fearfishing.com, the winner, or through Facebook, send me your address. I'm gonna send you this prize pack. I picked a winner, Lori and Kenny Skirret. I hope I spelled that right. Please, right now, email me at ianwest@fearfishing.com and I will send this load of clothing to you. All right, Amber's home. Friday night, date night. We're going to the river to get your first carp.
Yes,
Are you excited? Are you excited?
I'm freaking out.
Well, you gotta be on camera to say that.
Oh, I'm freaking out.
You're excited?
Yes, I want one.
Let's hope we get one to bite your line.
Fish.
I always catch them. She always wants them. Carp time. We're here, we made it. It's time to get those lines out. All right, we didn't even get any like actual fishing footage. Amber's hooked up. First carp ever. You got that?
Yeah.
Is it cool? Is it a big
heavy,
one?
Yeah.
Here we go. Amber's first carp ever. Put that camera down. I'm gonna have to net this bugger. Good thing I got the net. Oh, you lost it? Oh.
It rolled at the top.
She just lost her first one ever.
No.
Still a big 0 for you. She goes again. Are you gonna lose this one?
No.
You're not gonna just let it roll and the hook pop out?
No.
You had a pretty good hook sex. Considering you almost took your rod away.
Did I do a good
while you're reading your book. You almost lost the rod. Here we go, I'll get the net ready, you fight the fish. Go. Amber's first carp. Get in here, Amber. What'd you think?
It was awesome.
Good fight?
Oh my God, my arms are on fire.
It's not giant, but it's the first one.
It's my biggest one.
Whew, let's get him back. Safe and sound.
It's
fresh stream.
Got me all dirty now. Carpino. All right, home from carp fishing. Amber finally caught her first carp. Amber, what'd you think?
It was fun.
They fight hard?
Yeah, they do. My arms are on fire.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They fight, they're big, eh?
Yeah, a lot. They fought a lot harder for the size I thought they were.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you, do you think other people should be going carp fishing?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It is a blast. Anyways, tomorrow is bass opener. Congratulations to the winner of the FearFishing contest. Send me your information. I will ship that package out to you Monday. Good luck to everybody who's bass fishing this weekend. If you live in the United States, you've been bass fishing all year. Sucks to be us. You just keep whaling on them and sending pictures. Remember, send your FearFishing pictures. Send your pictures to ianwest@fearfishing.com and we'll try to get them on the website. You're watching the vlog, send us some pictures of what you're fishing for and we'll get them on the website. I'm going to edit this vlog, get it online, and then get all my stuff ready at the front door. Marley is going to be here at 6 a.m. Tomorrow we're supposed to get thunderstorms and it's supposed to rain, but I am fishing anyway. We will try to bring as much footage home to you as possible. Anything from you, Amber?
Go carp fishing. Take your kids carp fishing.
See you tomorrow.